What's going on, everybody? Sean DeWitt here, and in this video I want to talk about why Kindle Publishing is getting harder every single year. I'm going to try and clickbait the thumbnail. So in the thumbnail it'll be like, is Kindle Publishing dead or something like that? I don't think it's dead, to give you a quick answer. However, it is, it is getting harder every single year, and I'll explain why. But first of all, I want to kind of talk about I had to change the video and the audio quality of my OBS Studio, which is what I use to record the screen, because my Mac literally couldn't handle the processing of the OBS. So it was like, you know, slowing down like crazy. So the quality of the video went down, but let me know if you guys notice it, and if it bothers you. If you don't care, or if it doesn't bother you, or if you do care, let me know in the comments. And if you have any suggestions on like different screen recording software or what I can do with Mac, because I got a MacBook Pro, so it's really weird how I can't really handle OBS. But anyways, going into the video here, I want to just give you a quick illustration. I think, I'm not too sure when Kindle Publishing actually started, when Amazon opened up the KDP platform, but let's just say it's 2012, okay? In 2012, there was literally no books on Amazon. So it was pretty much like free real estate, like the meme, the free real estate for everybody. Like, you can publish a book on keto, it's automatically on page 1. You can publish a book on essential oils, it's automatic on page 1. So, I mean, it was first come, first serve. Like, everybody was just killing it, publishing, 30-page pamphlets on Amazon, because there was no other competition there, right? So it was so, like, it was crazy, and they call it the Kindle Gold Rush. But I'm not too sure the exact numbers, it's just hypothetically speaking. Let's just say there was 1 million books published in this year, okay? And in 2013, let's just say like people who published in 2012, for some reason they all quit, okay? And there's a whole set of new publishers coming in 2013, and they publish another 1 million books. Now, the problem with this, or the reason why, well, let me keep going a little bit more actually. So let's just say people who published in 2012 and 2013 all quit, right? And in 2014, another whole set of like publishers come in, and they publish another 1 million books. So in 2015 as well. So what I'm trying to show you here is, if you come in 2016, right, and even if like all the publishers back then quit, and you think you're just, say there's like 10,000 self-publishers that is actively publishing in 2016, right, and they're publishing 1 million books that year. You're not just competing with that 10,000 other self-publishers, and you're not just competing with that 1 million books that is being published in 2016. You're also competing with the 4 million other books that were published in history, right? And so if you keep going with this, in 2020, right now, no matter who's, how many self-publishers are publishing right now, we're competing with all the books that was published before or like to this date. Okay, we're not just competing with books that are being published right now. So the more books getting published, of course, the more saturated the market is. And a lot of times you see it on Amazon if you've been publishing for a while. If your book sells really well, and if it's a good book, then it'll get reviews, of course. And then the more reviews means more sales, and the more sales means more good reviews. And it's just a positive loop that keeps going, and that really solidifies the ranking of the book for that specific keyword or whatever. So these guys, I mean, some of these books, right? A lot of crappy books were published in 2013 and whatnot when the gold rush happened. But still, some of those books were good, and some of those books kind of solidified a rank, and some of those books solidified a position in those keywords. So you start, like adding those books up, and it's just you can see how it's more competitive now than before because you're competing with all the books that was published before. Provided, Amazon does give newer books a boost, right? So they give, new books a 30-day boost. So the first 30 days your book is more visible to people. So that's how Amazon give new books a chance to be seen. And if you can show Amazon that your book can get sales, then they will consider placing your books higher in whatever keyword that you're trying to rank. And so that's how you can compete with books that was published before. But it still doesn't change the fact that it is much harder now, and it will keep getting harder, right? Kindle publishing will keep getting harder as more and more books are being published and whatnot. So what can you do, right? You get two options from my opinion. Option one is you want to keep looking for untapped niches and keywords, and it's gonna get harder and harder to find untapped keywords because everybody else is also doing the same thing. Everybody else is trying to find this gold mine untapped keyword that nobody else is publishing in. And so as people publish in those keywords, it's just going to get filled and filled and filled, and it's going to get harder to find those secret keywords as well. Although there's going to be new keywords coming out as times change. Like a good example is homemade hand sanitizer, right? Because of what's happening like with current events. Although you get banned, I think if you publish in those keywords, you get my point in terms of new keywords coming out that could be profitable. But you know that's one way of doing it. Keep looking for untapped niches and keywords, and I'm not like disagreeing with that approach. I think you should always publish in keywords if you find that there's no competition, it's profitable. I mean, of course you should publish in that, but you shouldn't really just look for that, and keep publishing like multiple different niches, trying to shotgun these keywords and just go for that. I don't think it's a sustainable approach, and I think it'll be harder and harder to do that because of what's happening right here, right? So you should definitely, try option one if you see an opportunity for it, but I would recommend you to do option two. So I guess it's a hybrid of both. Option two would be to go into the same niche or keyword that people are going into, but simply just stand out by publishing better books. And so what you want to do is you want to just publish better books, right? Better quality, better cover, more reviews, a good angle, I guess, that you can go into to serve the readers. And you just want to stand out by publishing better books. And if people like your book, you can create more books under the same pen name or brand. And then they will go and buy your other books as well. So slowly build the brand up to the point where people can't just compete with you anymore. Like these people who just like, shotgunning books and different keywords, whatever keywords they find, they can't compete with you because as you keep publishing new books under the same brand and keep building the brand, and you keep getting repeat customers because you're providing good books and they like it, so they keep coming back and buying your other books. And once that happens, right, and they're going to start leaving reviews too. You're much more likely to get reviews if you have a brand and you got like a solid email list going. So these guys who just like spamming books, they can't get that much reviews. And once your book is in a topic that just keeps getting reviews over time and you get to like, a good amount of reviews, it's going to be so much harder to compete. And then at that point, you can just go and publish new books. And then the same people who reviewed one of your book will go and review those books, provided, you're always giving them value. So that's how you slowly build it. And of course, you can, if you have a brand on like business, right? And then you find like an untapped keyword in the business niche, then of course you can do that. But I think this would be the best approach going forward. You want to stand out by quality, and yeah, just slowly build your brand. So that's exactly what I'm doing too. I'm slowing down a lot on how much books I'm publishing, especially because like the ACX gold mine that was pretty much happening because of the code redemption loophole, right, that everybody was abusing. That's gone now, thankfully, because ACX saw that it was crazy and everybody was just like spamming the shittiest type of books as possible. So this is exactly what I'm doing with my books as well. I'm slowing down in publishing, and I'm just focusing on 1 to 2 niches, and just building that up slowly. I think in the long run, everybody should be doing this because it's just going to be harder and harder and harder to just shotgun books. From it's getting harder, and it will keep getting harder forever, pretty much, as new books are being published. So that brings me to this question right here in the middle. Should I look for a different business, right? If Kindle publishing is getting harder, should I just look for another business instead of like trying to make money with publishing? Well, I mean, you could if you want to look for a different business, but Kindle publishing is still, one of the best ways to make money online, in my opinion. And to be honest, every single business is the same thing, right? There's Amazon FBA, there's affiliate marketing. I'll give you an example with affiliate marketing, because with affiliate marketing, we do YouTube or like blogging, and the concept is the same, right? Just like we try to rank books for certain keywords on Amazon with publishing, if you're doing YouTube affiliate marketing, you're ranking your videos on certain keywords on YouTube, or you're ranking your blog on certain keywords on Google. And it's exactly the same thing. You're not competing with just people doing YouTube right now. You're competing with all the videos that was published in history, right? So every single keyword is getting more and more and more saturated. So the only way for you to stand out is to slowly build your following to the point where you can get enough views from your subscribers, and so that you can kind of kick off the videos that is already ranked in whatever keyword you're trying to rank for. Right, so in order to do that, you just have to keep on making quality videos, keep on building your brand, keep on building your followers, and go from there, right? You can't really do the shotgun approach. I mean, you can on YouTube as well, but it's gonna be it's going to be much harder over time. So sorry, it's basically the same thing. There's more and more people coming into online marketing. Imagine a couple of years ago, people were like skeptical about making money online, and entrepreneurs and whatnot, and you had to like convince a lot of people that you wanted to be an entrepreneur. Now it's like kind of a normal thing. It's kind of a hip thing to do, to be an entrepreneur. Like all the millennials are coming into it. The whole concept of making money online is like way more acceptable. So there's more people coming in. The whole world has internet access, so all these people from like different countries are also coming into online marketing, doing the same business. So no matter what business you go into, there's going to be more competition than ever, and you just have to compete with that. And the only way to do it is to produce good quality stuff, because 99% of the people who come into online marketing will just try and do the easy approach, right? They're just going to try and spam something, but if you just not do that, you don't join them and just really actually try and build a brand, do something good, that serves the reader, you will stand out. So that's just what I wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like. Any comments, let me know. Any questions, let me know in the comments. I do have a Facebook group you can join to ask any questions regarding self-publishing, affiliate marketing, and personal finance. I'll leave a link to that in the description. I also have a free course on self-publishing that will walk you through A to Z, how to keyword research, how to pick a niche, how to create the book, how to outsource everything, and how to get reviews and launch the book. So it'll pretty much show you everything that you need to know about self-publishing and start making money. So I'll leave a link to that course in the description. Again, it's free. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.